I hope something good. Alright, ooh. Dead? Marshmallow?
Let me face my fears.
Yo, Keys, it's Liaza here, and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. The heck is going on? What is this? What? Did I just get hacked? What? Root? Huh?
This is PlayStation?
Yes. Yes. I'm scared to actually play this now. Alright, welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. I keep forgetting that this is a low-key horror. Okay, let's just go in. Let's just get into it. Alright, so let's get straight back into it. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm sorry if I cannot read perfectly. It's just it's like episode all over again, and I'm just not relaxing, just keep it calm, breathing while I read, because I read so much better if I just chill out and just relax and just chill. But sometimes I feel like I need to hurry up. But let's get straight in to this video. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Okay, the whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Wait, I'm me.
Why am I talking like that?
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Bro, I don't even know. Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I wonder which one. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune. What? And I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh. Alright, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I forgot that we're writing a poem. I forgot in the last part. Yo, it's been a whole week or two since I played this, so. Alright, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I hope something good. Alright, ooh. Dead? Marshmallow? Ocean, charge, skipping, uncanny, play, landscape, mouse, promise, pout. I like charm, amazing, misery, poop, party, lipstick, tears, whistle, or okay, I'm gonna make it look, I'm gonna make the poem look freaking sound creepy as I don't know. I want to make it sound crazy. Alright, misery, playground, jumpy, judgment, disoriented, frickle, lazy, philosophy, sticky. Let's go with kitty. Horror. Oh my god, cry, forgive, bouncy, childhood, annihilist, twirl, clumsy. Let's go with clumsy. I'm kind of clumsy. Fester, fireflies, blanket, vivid, peace, insight, kiss, infinite, vacation. Let's go with kiss. Dang, 720. Oh my god, nibble, rain cloud, graveyard. Oh yeah, let's put that. Heck yeah. I wonder how this poem is gonna turn out. What? Okay, now I'm not reading all these stuff. Let's go with lollipop. Also I got a trophy. Oh my god, you guys, finally. Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. What? I don't want that to loop in my head. Scars? Let's go with scars. Now I'm just picking some just really horrible stuff. Like, Leo, are you good today? Oh, let's go with cute. Existence. Sadness. Awesome. Beauty. Oh, I should put precious. Oh my god. Okay. I think I almost forgot their voiceovers, their little voices. Here we go. Monica is a preppy cheerleader type. Okay. Hi again, Leah. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. I was going to, but don't worry, chill. I'm good. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word, okay? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Of course they are. Oh god. Oh, here's Yuri. Yuri's the shy type. Hinata type. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Leah. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of our commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on! Like he doesn't deserve any slack. Sari told me you didn't even want to join any club this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Monica is literature! Manga. Slowly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Leo always give it his best as long as he's having fun, so I am a dude. Okay. I should have put Sora, that would be hilarious. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sherry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Leah could be good friends too. Sorry. As usual, Sari seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sari! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sari made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do we do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. And make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Is it anime, manga? Manga? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. You know me so well, Yuri. I literally haven't touched a book since high school. I don't like reading. Mangas are different for me because like there's pictures and everything. I like comics and like mangas and any books with pictures in it because I'm not gonna picture somebody running somebody over or like somebody kissing or holding their hand or whatever in my mind. I'm not. If I see these words in my face, I'm not gonna picture. I'm sorry. I cannot imagine that far. I just can't read books. I'm sorry. I just can't. Like, I cannot. My mom reads so many books and I don't know how she still like keep reading it. Like, she has a good imagination. She loves reading. I don't. I'm sorry. I do not. I just don't. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Here we go. God. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in a closet. What? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to accompany myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sarah's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna go... Wait. We're probably gonna seem... What? We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intelligible. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way to showing that to everyone. Sorry, I'm just getting like a cheerleader type vibe when I see Monica. I'm sorry. That's how I see her. Something that speaks out to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nothing would come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Sari is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking! Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. That's Sayori's new voice, okay? Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Sorry, I just get like a cheerleader vibe. Okay, I find myself smiling, and then Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it could be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. It isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Oh, don't say that, sorry. I love anime. Come on. I need my time to watch my animes, okay? I need my time. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see a Monica overheard. So I guess I have a crush on Monica, which is so generic because Monica's that cheerleader and everybody likes her. She's pretty and all that stuff. So yeah, anyways, like she might be like the coolest girl in school. She's smart. Like, who wouldn't? Okay, let's go. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, sorry. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Sorry glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingers down the side of Yuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Yeah, you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close a button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh god. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh my god. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I kept it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I have a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you can't take care of me better than anyone else anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. But I was drinking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah, yay. Leah, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Yuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a competition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, about time. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, let's show it to Yuri. No, should I go with Natsuki? Let's go with Yuri first. Alright. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Okay, good. Good choice, Leah. Let's go. Alright. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Alright. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of our new writers. And having been through that myself, I'm kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate, I think. Alright. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style to separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the impressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her denominator totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's something you can't be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the last of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. How did she know that? It literally did take me a long time, but how did she know that? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Leah. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Yeah, I had to. Yuri, how did you know that? But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experience in the work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. And in this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort. unable to let go of the past and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. Counting on you. Who should I show my poem next? Alright, let's... should I go to Yuri? I don't even know. Let's see what Monica thinks of my poem. I want to know about her because she's too perfect for me. So let's see Monica, and then I might have to save a little bit here. I don't know. I don't want it to be too long for you guys. Hi, Leah. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Leah. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I have Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sari would like. Is that so? You and Sari are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Yuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar. Doing these voices, I cannot read. And it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Suri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. Okay, this is Monica's poem, you guys. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already searched with a permanent copy of my measly image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Is this normal? Is this a normal poem? Monica, what the heck was that? So, What do you think? It's very freeform. It's that, what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And empathy. It sounded so cool in my head, but when I said it out loud, it sounded retarded. Sorry, y'all. Alright. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna read everybody's poem in this video, and then I'll stop it after I read everybody's poem, okay? Alright, so let's go with Natsuki's. I'm gonna save Sorry last because I dislike her that much. And the voice I'm going for hers is like, I need some water after trying to do all these voices. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. But excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What kind of poem was that, Natsuki? What? People can try, but that's about it? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But is it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I will set up a rhyme at the end, and then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, last one is Sayuri. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Leia. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha ha ha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it? It's just because Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? What? Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Leah poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I could tell your feelings in it. Suri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Suri. I'm really happy you just wrote that. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the new club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. We're all close. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Say? It's like what I said before, Leah. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that you only really good people do. Thanks, sorry. I'm not sure Sari sees the full picture of my motivator. Oh, that's me. That's me. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that then. Yay. Now, you'll be my pawn too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I won't breakfast. Okay, that was actually normal and nice. That wasn't that bad. Sorry. This is a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Dummy, man. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that, and that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. Yeah, it was like so random. It suited her. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my metacore writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Suri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gently exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of them express change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did she say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be that cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have just asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Suri liked it, and Leah did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing styles. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Leah liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki slowly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you just... Yuri stands as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Leah appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you're full of yourself. No. If I was full of myself, I really deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Leah started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Leah, she's just trying to make me look back. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more than effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That the meaning should jump out of the reader, not forcing them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Leah. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaningly the most effectively. Avoiding them is not the only unnecessary limit yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Leah? Well... How do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Help me, sorry, Natsuki, Yuri. Help me. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words out of my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sorry. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sorry uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Leah. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Ari wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never! It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly what nobody likes. Stop!
Yeah, I can make you famous. I can make you crazy. I can make you fall in love.